Okay, let's start recording before I start going into all this stuff. That's probably worthwhile. Alright, possession, steal an enemy follower. Okay, yeah, it's just theft. Stop playing Runeterra not long after you stop streaming the game. Yeah, it's been, like, continued to be on my periphery. I haven't streamed it in about a year, but, like, it's still been interesting to, like, follow and such. Aloof Travelers, you know. This is a multi-faction card. It is, we'll have to go over to Bandle City later. But the Bandle City, which is our Yordles, we got all Yordle Town. If you, all your favorite Yordles are here, choose between them. And yeah, it's built over Zon as well. I like this card because it's both players draw, then your opponent discards their bomb. Bandlewood did have, like, too much discovery, too much card generation. I felt too Hearthstone-y playing it. But yeah, we just go into cards here. All regions, Vandal City, unowned. We got Fizz. We got Teemo, who is now, you know, multi. We got Lulu. We got Tristana. We got Ziggs. We got Poppy. We got Vigar. Vigar. We got Heimer. Vigar is nuts. Absolutely unreal. Playing Vigar in Expedition feels like cheating because he has this mechanic called Darkness. Yeah, Tristana's the only mono Bandle champ, but cares about multi-region allies. Which is really weird. So Vigar's mechanic is Darkness, which is this spell right here. 3 cost, 2 damage, slow. However, round start, grant your Darkness everywhere, +1 damage, permanently. So, you end up, like, the longer Vigar's in play, the bigger Darkness gets as far as its damage goes. And there's a lot of cards that either create or, augment Darkness just accidentally. Are any of them right here? Here we are. Summon all your darknesses, cost 1 less permanently. Then there's, I think the other one is in Shadows, which is the other. There's a couple of other ones that like create darkness, and then like, yeah, here we are. Another one, Strike, your darkness gets +1 damage. Like, so you can build these up to make them like really powerful. And then Vigar generates one at the start of every turn. And you can also go face with them. It gets silly. But yeah, so we got a lot of new cards since the last time we were around. The new Teemo art. Captain Teemo on duty. If it's fuzzy, it might be safe to pet, but it certainly isn't safe to eat. Anyway. But yeah, so there's a lot of different formats in this game, which is really a big draw to me. One thing, okay, I guess 2 things. Number 1, the game is super, like, there's a lot of different ways to play around in Runeterra. And number 2, one of the bigger draws, it's almost trivial to get cards in this game. In fact, if I go to the store and I want to buy cards, like, you can do that, but you rarely ever would need to. Like, just looking at, like, what I have sitting around for collection, like, I can craft a ton of cards just for, like, you know, as I need out of dust or champion cards or whatnot. And the game just gives you these super, like, freely. It wants you to have all these things as much as possible. The main way the game is making cash is getting you to buy, you know, or like, you know, card backs, things like that. A lot of different boards. If this is Yordle, they've had to change what is a Yordle, I think, 2 or 3 times. Because, like, Yordle was an all-encompassing term for, like, a bunch of champs that didn't actually have anything together. And then they just sort of kept rolling with it, and then they had to change it again later. Like, I'm pretty sure it has been changed twice, because, like, even the original Yordles have no real close defining features, and then the further out you get, the more weird Yordles get. Like, in my mind, a Yordle, the most Yordle to exist is, like, Tristana and Poppy. Like, Poppy is a Yordle. Tristana is a Yordle. Big ears. Big, like, floppy ears. Very small. Very exaggerated head features. And then, like, other Yordles start going... You know, we know Teemo's a Yordle, but Teemo has fluffy ears. Or like Heimer. Heimer might be the other Yordle, but... Anyway. All that said. So, going back to game modes, we got player constructed, AI constructed, challenges, which are like little bits that teach you about mechanics. I love the in-client tournaments. I think those are really cool. Like, you can literally, like, play in, like, big prize pool events just, like, in-client. Expedition, which is, like, a draft sort of game. Like, you build your deck, and you add more cards to it as you go along in games. If you lose twice in a row, you're out. You get up to 7 wins. But then we also have labs, which is a new bit that they've been adding a ton to. This has been around for a while, but the newest bit is in here. So, they have this specific, like, campaign bit where you have, like, an overworld and such. Check this out. I've been waiting to do this because I wanted to do this on stream just to show it off, see how it played. All right.
Who's on the street is you're out ideas, kid. You're dried up, emptied out.
Nuh-uh. Like, did you hear about that factory that went ballistic and made those crazy mechs?
Everyone knows about that sport.
Well, what if we were to pay it a little visit and...
Add a little hay to the haywire, eh? Hey, you know, that might just fly, kid.
You guys are the best.
Alright. So we've got like a little path around town here. Okay, you can change your board stuff. Alright, so let's see what this little single-player campaign bit plays like here. Then I'm going to do an expedition, and then that's kind of what I'm planning on for today with Runeterra. Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I see a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. Let's talk about Runeterra for those who aren't familiar with how the game is played. Every turn, you get, mana crystal, spend on cards. It goes up 2, 3 to 4, etc. every turn passed. You're playing on the same turns, but the attacker swaps back and forth. So they'll be attacker on 2, will be on 3, they'll be on 4, etc. If you don't spend all your mana, it goes into the spell mana pool, which you can store 3, which is only used for non-minions for spells. No, not non-minions, sorry. Landmarks don't use it either. For spells, slow, faster burst spells, or focus spells. Hey, little Lawbot. Vigar is one of the earliest champions in the game and thus does just look like a black mage. Anyway, here's a Poro. But yeah, so you're playing simultaneous turns back and forth on card. Turns fully pass when both players don't do anything. You attack just by pushing in. The eyeball will tell you how the attack or thing will resolve. It's kind of nifty. All right, let's go ahead and play our rocket border, which we have a number of monkeys tied to. All right, let's try to empty the handout.
You want it? I'll weld it!
I'd like to make a note of just looking at the art. All the arts have these big full arts, at least all that I've seen. I really like them because it's like, in some of them, they tell more of a story than the card itself. Quick attack is first strike on attack only. Now here's Jinx. Jinx is one of our main characters here in the in this series, along with in Arcane as well. There they are. The Klaxon Lawbot. That's cute.
Jinx? Dance Jinx? Sure.
Arr-do-do-do. Okay. Working on some Vandal City bits. Okay, so now we get to add 2 copies of a card. Huh. Yo, you want to give a pickaxe to the Poro? That's really good. Elusive is flying. Can only be blocked by creatures with elusive. We got cash. I don't know what we'll spend that on, but... Alright. These are both pretty good. Weakest is because it's a keyword, it means it has a definition. And yes, it does have a, you know, lowest power, then lowest health, then lowest cost. Let's go explosive entrance. Love this cat. A lot of stuff with this cat in here. Oh god, it has the pickaxe too. Ah, hey, Jinx. Well. Let's hit for 4 on 1. Yes!
You want tanks? You want burners? Huh?
Of course I'm ready.
I'm welded!
I didn't do anything.
I'm having a bunch of fun just looking at flavor text and art because I don't do that a lot in these.
You want it? I'll weld it!
Here we go.
Mind me.
Combat order matters. It goes left to right.
Time to go.
So if something happens on that combat, it can matter. This is one that doesn't have an expanded art. Okay. This is just the art that it is.
Just you and me, Fishbones.
That's always been there.
Alright, Boom Kuruki.
Just gonna put this here. Better run.
No!
Fire.
Died. Rip. Well. Wait. Wait a minute. My Daring Poro. What kind of build is my Poro going for? Pickaxe into Giant's Belt? Like, no boots. Warmogs? Give me a Warmogs on my Daring Poro. So yeah, that adds 2 more to my deck, and then now all of them are, you know, 1/1. Alright, I don't know what the loose cannon is, but... When the foe attacks, strongest attack gets +1 power. And any card that's not Daring Poro is getting replaced so that we can draw more Daring Poro. Whenever Daring Poro isn't on screen, you should be asking,
You're a weird-looking enforcer.
where's Daring Poro?
We're taking it down, Smokes.
And it was my idea.
What?
Yes! Nice try, Jerk. Yes! I'm invincible.
Anything else?
All right, that's gonna be a full house. 3s inside 2s. Card 2 is full of 3s. Right? I think that's how you say it. How big is the standard deck size? 30, right? I mean, back out here and pull up a standard deck.
And another win for Mr. Buttons.
Let me check. No, maybe I'm wrong.
No way. Mr. Bunny! It's been so long. Did you guys set this up? Mr. Bunny is a real old friend. And he knows my oldest friend. Her name is Vi.
Are you ready, folks? The build keeps coming and it don't stop coming and it don't stop coming and it don't stop coming. Add 2 copies of a card to your deck. Man, if I go into... $40? Oh, it was 40, okay. Yeah, 40 cards. I thought 30, and that's not right. But yeah, 40 cards, and you have up to 6 champions. So. Alright. Oh boy. I've had 6 cards that aren't Poro to my deck. Once I had Draven, he has discard as a secondary effect, and that's really useful for Jinx. Jinx, when Jinx flips, which is when you have no cards in hand, becomes a draw 2 a turn. Which package is best at puffing your Poros? Vision here, +1/+0 your team. And the Axe is +1 by discarding, so. Bump goes the Wump. Alright, you know the rules. Damage carries over. Alright, good to know. Ephemeral means whenever it deals damage or the round ends, it blows up.
First big mission. I didn't do anything.
Anyway, the mushrooms. Keep going in the deck, and when we draw the card the mushrooms are on, we take damage.
Can't make art without a little spark! You want it? I'll weld it! You want tanks? You want burners? Huh?
I do not see a problem here.
Here. Time to go.
No, he died again, damn it. Mushrooms are a more smoothed out warrior bind plan. They go on the card, so you still draw the card as normal. And it's not like 5 when you draw 1, it's 1 point per mushroom. They're really fun though. Teemo plants them, obviously. So. Oh. Yeah, Caitlyn has a trap theme as well, but it's not as big a focus from what I remember. Let's grab the Urchin, they can draw cards for 1. What's up? Thanks. So yeah, the flash bomb traps are like mushrooms, but they damage your units rather than you. Stupid cop. I know the rules. Yes!
Whoa! If it's not Piltover's Porsche's police person, look, I got a little present for Vi, so tell me where she is, or I'll do something.
I see you put the usual amount of time and effort into planning this all out.
Ooh, we're not first attack. They are. Anyway.
How can I help?
Eager Apprentice is pretty cool. You get the refund, and now they have a lot of spell possibilities. Whee!
Spill the beans, hat lady. This bunny's gotta know where to hop. Where's Vi?
As if I'd ever betray my own partner.
Your own what?
The sun rock got me good.
Is everybody gay as hell in this? That'd be good.
Anything else?
Safety first.
Pretty sure they mean cop partner, but as you say, Shabadoo, why not both? You know what? That's fair comment. Comment saying I never like Vi Kalen shipping because Vi can do better than dating a cop. I am. She just punches things. That's what I know. Yes! Yes! Oh! The build's coming together. Yes! All right, we got a 6/6 Poro. How do we finish this build? I don't know how we finish this build. Anyway, our deck has 11 Poros in it. We have 8 more copies than we started with because all 4 of the upgrades. 30% Poro by volume.
Last chance baboon to tell me where Vi's at, lady. I got a rocket, and I ain't afraid to pop it.
Even you wouldn't dare. There are innocents here, children.
Guess you better tell me then.
She's at the Golden Way Academy. Procedure training.
Golden Way, here we come. Oh, but first, you. Hey, Fishbones, you got thoughts?
Huh. Feel like Riot's been trying to play up any good possibility, e.g. LGBTQ representation, etc., to try to drown out the whole corporate culture. It was so bad it started the current trend of calling it out in companies. I mean, like, on the one hand, there's a lot of really bad shit that I've heard about what's going on at Riot. On the other hand, I don't believe that an advertising campaign for a thing that's been in the works for 6 years can just be brushed away as, like, they're just doing it for good press sort of thing. Like, that, you know, that doesn't follow in my mind. I get you. I really get you. But like, also, like, from my knowledge about actual LGBTQ rep in League, I want to say it's 2 champions out of 100 plus. But yeah, I haven't been talking too much about it because it's a hard, like, I don't know. I don't. I don't know. Basically, because there's nothing pure under the sun. If I were to choose to not engage with anything that has had any, like, behind the scenes nonsense that has just been ridiculous, the huge amount of corporate culture junk at Riot, I don't think I could stream literally anything. Like, WotC has a number of problems. Square has some current issues going on about, like, depending on what you want to, how wide you want to widen your bracket. I know some people, the line is, sexual harassment, corporate culture stuff. Some is overworking. Some will write it off if anyone says the word NFT, they're dead to them. And, like, if your line is that far, nothing I could possibly do is worth streaming. So, I don't know. I find it very, very difficult to deal with, which is why I don't talk about it too much on stream. What I will say is that I totally get you for not wanting to engage when things get to your limit. Like, for instance, you may have noticed I haven't streamed Hearthstone in 2.5 years. Blizzard hit my personal limit. It's not something I bring up very much at all. I might have mentioned it maybe once. I don't feel like it's a thing worth mentioning because personal boycotts are a personal thing, not a actionable item that I should be advertising so that I can feel good about it. It's my own bit. So, like, it hasn't gotten any better. It's clearly gotten worse over the last years. From what so it's tough. It's something I put a lot of thought into, but I still don't have an answer. It might be the thing that is on my brain the most. No, please, it's fine. Do not worry about it at all, Logical. I'm happy it was mentioned. It was mentioned a couple times earlier by a couple people. The whole about the number of, at least the ones that I'm even aware of with Riot, which is its internal corporate culture, sexual harassment, such, and that I remember something about one of the champions being a very, like, near copy of a person. I don't even know how much stock to put into that one. I didn't look too close into that, but I don't know. It's a lot of... Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for putting up with me going on a bit of a non-rant about it, but, yeah. What I will say is that, I find the representation to be cowardice. I'll put that much. Yes. That's the Betamax hipster, you bring up a good point. No, ethical consumption means do what you need to survive, not go ahead and eat the homophobic chicken, referring to a Chick-fil-A there. And that's why I say it as a matter of, like, if I extended that line to the point where, like, there is a point where that line extends to literally everything I'm currently streaming. But, I don't know, it's... Yeah. But no, that's something I don't know about going into Arcane, but I do hope that there's at least more of a, like, if it's going to be a thing where there's literal 2 champions in the game that are any sort of LGBTQ representation, like, out of 100 plus. So, anyway, let's move on. I've been going on about this for a little too long. Thank you. Tank token refilled spell mana. I don't want the healing. I'm not gonna need a healing. Yeah, and all of yours are as well. Like, all of your ideas on this, like, you know, if you're choosing not to engage with you know, Riot or Blizzard or any other companies that you don't like the practices of, that's great. That's your decision to make. And I completely agree with you. I'm gonna make the biggest Poro known to Poro. I must break. Okay, 2 Poro. No! Here we go. So here's Lonely Poro.
Perhaps we should pause for thought. Oh dear.
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
You know, I think I'm winning the Poro fight. Yes! Ugh. Oh, damn. Do I want the crowd favorite? I don't think we can decline. The crowd favorite seems like something I can play when I control a number of Poros, and there's only 2 of them in the deck. Okay. All right, we got the shop. Okay, we're at 25% Poro saturation. +1/+1, all right. All right, we know the rules. There's one. Okay.
What are you doing, Jinx? You've destroyed half the topside. You sound just like that stupid hat girl lady I kind of locked up.
Oh, Vi, I got you a present.
Wait, you kidnapped Kate?
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
Poro!
The sun rock got me good.
We'll want to discard that soon.
Charged up and ready to go.
Explosives prime.
Hold still.
I love that they're emoting at me.
Observe and learn.
Thanks.
Mostly.
Oh my.
Just keeping the peace.
Officer Kipple, you never did return my penny.
What's it called kidnap anyway? She's not a kid, and she ain't napping, let me tell ya. Stop, Jinx. You gotta stop. More like lame-o sulking, am I right?
Next Here, very quickly.
Sheriff Cupcake can't be mad at me.
It's Draven time.
Got trouble coming at ya.
Starting to build up a little bit of a.
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Timing is everything.
Now we're cooking.
Enforcer down. Tell headquarters.
There we go.
Can't fly if you don't try.
What's it called kidnap anyway? She's not a kid, and
Stop.
more like
Was I supposed to have won by now? I'm so sorry, game. Game chastising me for not having won.
so. What's it gonna be, sis? Bunny or boom?
I can put up with you, but leave Caitlin out of this.
Up! Boom it is! La 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 la. Come on, fish bones! La 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 la.
Featured card, yes. Okay. So you can see as you level, there's a bunch of level ups. +1 mana at the bottom. Plus chance of higher items. Has skill requires you to never use heal. Ah, I should have skipped the healer then. Boy, howdy. Alright. Yeah, labs is pretty fun. Like, they're little... They get really difficult as you go along and ask you to do, like, you know, fight some pretty nonsense things. But you can also build giant Poro. So... Oh, here's another, of the darkness ones. This makes a darkness when you summon it. Damn, that's really strong. Doing each of the Piltover on champs and sequence rewards you 2 comes in the chamber. Or yeah, so if you do Jinx you have 2 starting in the game anyway, because Jinx is one of the starting decks. So then you do Vi, then you do etc. etc. The manifest here is like the discover that gets a little out of nonsense. Hey, Ziggs. The Swole Scout. Yo. Alright. Let's do an expedition. 7 tokens still. Oh my god. As I said, you get these things literally for free infinitely. It's almost impossible for me to run out of currency to be able to do expeditions. Huh. Okay. Oh, isn't Kindred like a hell unit? I remember Kindred being really busted. Aurelion Soul. Aurelion Soul is like the most end game control end game you could ever end game. You know what I mean? It's a 10 drop that gives you a 7 drop and then randomly gives you more of them and then makes them cost 0 when you flip. And also the secondary copies are 15 all enemies. Super polarizing on release, yeah, makes sense. Let's go Kindred. A lot of removal here. We need some low end stuff to go with it. Come on, Yordles. Senna. Slay a unit with a spell, grant me +2/+1. Hey, bud. Thanks, Sammy. I appreciate it. Yeah, Legends of Runeterra here is like League of Legends, but a card game. Akshan. When summoned or strike, place a war, summon a Warlord's Chalice or advance it. This is the most, oh my god. Help? Akshan and Akshan's 5 million effects. Okay. So here's how it works. First things first. This is Akshan's spell. Whenever you have a copy of a champion play, the second copies become this. An ally strikes it around. Yeah. So, number 2. This is the landmark that Akshan makes. It counts down as Akshan hits, or as time progresses, or as targeting happens. This is the card that Akshan gets out of it. You can either draw a card for 0, summon that's charged for 0, or +1 your team. When Akshan is upgraded, Akshan makes the Horde. And the Horde, same rules, but it makes the Sentinel's Horde, which either gives you grant all enemies vuln and create a 0-cost copy of the strongest ally that dies in this game, or draw 2, your cards cost 1 less, or grant your champions +2/+2 and spell shield. Okay. Anyway. Slayer. Blue team has the flag. I feel like we're gonna be doing this. All right, let's look at Slay specifically. Self-killing like ephemeral does not count. Kill a unit via... Okay, so Spirit Leech would count as slaying, but not slaying with a spell because it's a unit ability. So, I might want this. Ooh, 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 yes. Yes. Kill an ally to kill an enemy. Sure, that's really good too. Is this draft mode? Yeah. You pick the cards slowly in these little picks that tell you kind of like what they're doing. Like, this is about spiders, this is about darkness, this is about damage. And then you get to 15, and then you play games, and every game you win, you get to add more cards. I don't know the average cost efficiency in this game. Isn't a 7 cost single target removal really bad? So, a couple things about it. Yes, but this is unconditional, and I can kill anything. The thing to remember about it is that in the game, you have your spell mana, which is like your leftover mana that you don't spend on anything at the end of turns. And so, like, Vengeance here can cost 3 of your spell mana and 4. And just that, this is, like, on removal. Like, this is kind of what you see here. Like, the Ether Feed is a 7-drop that casts Bone Shards. Removal is kind of this expensive in the game. Now, damage removal is a little easier to get. You know, Dark Bull Backlight gives you the little damage button. Same with Senna. But, like, once things get big, it gets really hard. Just want to pray. Oh. That's cute. Yeah, so it's not, you're right. You can play this, like, on turn 4 if you passed on 3. We need some bodies. So we're going to add a couple bodies in here. Huh. Kill an ally to grant its stats and keywords to me. So this right here, this is a really common kill spell. 4 cost, 3 damage, some effect to make it 2 cost. There's a couple different variations on this. Oof. Kill an ally to summon a random follower that costs 2 more. Hey, it's Rekindler. Hell, dude. Oh, God. All right. Rasa the Sunder still... All right, we want to get rid of some of this top end if I can trade it away. All right. We probably want to trade away. You can trade cards away after every game, every loss, and every win you get to add more cards. So we want to lower the curve here. I will continuously be cat status. Oh, they have the pillar liker. Okay. Well. That's better. Okay, they're on the front foot, but that's fine. We get a darkness from the Sentinel. That'll be nice. Gonna leave over 1 mana. Not a problem. They have something playable, or else it would auto pass. I mean, unless they turn that off.
Knocked and ready.
They have... Okay. Will this be elusive? Probably. This is like random 3 cards. They can pick one to go on top. If they pick a...
I am here until
till I am no more.
Let me see.
Okay, 2 in the air. That's fine.
Leaping into action.
I'll trade this.
Gaze into the light.
Want some bodies. Fears can be blocked by 2 or less. Yeah, you declare blocks. You can only block with 1.
Brilliance is forever.
See, I could have attacked after playing that, but I thought they were going to play a blocker that was big enough to stuff this. Instead, they played this rock bear. That's fine. Here we go. So 1 more turn, they'll get the rock bear out of this. And if they had played 4 landmarks, it would be giant, but it's only going to be a 5/4. Yeah, some of them tick down and like do things with like, ooh. I don't even want to do this. We can fire blasters and go back up to full.
Demacia sends its regards.
Looking ahead.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I have an idea.
Rise forever.
I believe in a thing called love.
They've got a ghost of a chance.
The air grows thin.
We'll attack first. I'm choosing to attack first before they play a big blocker.
Your face. You were there.
Yes, at the beginning.
Okay, it's a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. Hey, Kindred. That's really good.
A new journey.
So no blocks here. They still fly. I'm gonna play out Kindred.
Do you remember my name? Mother.
This is a strong position to be in right now. Heal an X is 4. Deal 2 to everything. Okay.
They will.
Okay.
For the wicked, for the dead, I bring rest.
All my spells are now fast.
Ages pass, yet I remain.
I know her.
She has eluded us a while.
Concentrated forgiveness.
Its heart beats fast now.
So whenever an enemy, sorry, a unit is killed,
Was important. They should have built it better.
whenever a unit is killed, Kindred triggers and targets a unit. That unit will die end of turn.
Ready to fire. Darkness and light.
You cannot fight the cold.
So no reason not to block there. However, this is going to go awkward for them. As I said, left to right.
Cerilda.
That pulse fades away.
On to the next. Never.
If I had done that in the opposite order, that would have been a lot less useful.
On to the next one.
Well, I'm glad the deck is working. There's a little, I'll show it to you as well. There's a little thing that shows you how combat's going to resolve. It's really cool to know. I'm sorry, hold on. Hi, Des. Hi, Ada. Huh. It's a little bit more top end, but I could just get this Dark Bull Acolyte. Augment is whenever you cast a created card +1. Oh. Dogs is dogs is dogs. Yeah, let's add those. That's an easy choice now. Opponent. Okay. Sure.
New recruit reporting in. Can a spirit fight to the death? Thinking I'll learn soon.
Death begins your forever fable.
If you want something done right, let me do it.
Oof.
Onward forever.
All right, let's get the darkness next turn. That'll be nice. And then the saplings will actually take care of this board pretty cleanly.
More than one way to pick a pine cone. I'll show you.
Oh, I forgot this had fear.
Own story.
No reason. My brain it didn't have fear until after the +1. God damn. Alright, anyway,
Everyone's a garden. The vanguard will have to follow.
anyway, get the hell out of here.
For justice. For democracy.
Oh, fucking Demacia, huh? Alright.
Fashion forward.
Charge!
Gaze into the light.
Wait, I'm killing Garen here. Yeah, I'm killing Garen here. Alright.
The light remains.
Might have wanted to chump this.
Demacia will prevail.
Rabadon? Rabba who?
Time to bust out some combustion. Shoot me right out.
Okay, that's nice.
It's so beautiful. My saplings.
Okay, we're not dead. So I'm gonna take this damage. That's fine. Here's my answer.
Here comes Piltover's finest. Oh, stop. New recruit reporting in.
Take your place. We've much to do.
Fuck that. Rally, huh?
Crown Guard strength. Oh, my dear.
It's a disaster.
My turn. You chose poorly.
All right,
Me first.
we're clean.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
Oh fuck! Oh no! All right,
Spirits can be contained.
But not forever.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles. If I've forgotten, then no.
okay.
You get all that?
We march!
Look upon me.
So we want to block this 3-1 because it's gonna die regardless.
Cruel world.
Okay.
We burn, then kindle anew.
Fight, 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 the foolish villains.
I gotta do it though.
Believe I don't play.
Stand strong!
If you will not rest,
Then labor.
Today's the day I find that hero.
Nagakabura sends her blessing.
Attacking.
The drums of war.
such naivete.
Hopeless, honestly.
Well, Poppy gives +1/+1 on attack to all allies with equal or less power, and it's a permanent +1/+1. I don't know what I'm drawing to get out of this situation.
Mama's home. Lack of purpose is the only death.
Finally, an audience with taste.
Meet them head on.
Yep, it's fine. Yeah, just drop buff caps, please.
Show them our metal.
We got ran over on that one. That one's fine. These things occur. Alright, let's try to trade out some, it's only losses in a row that matter. If you lose twice in a row, that's all that matters. So as long as I win, we're back up. But if I lose again, we get knocked out. But like once we win, we know we can take another loss and not be out. So hopefully. Oh boy.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
Okay, this isn't too bad. This could be a lot worse. Ooh, support. I guess you have Tarek and Shen, so you're extremely in on support. Support is like, you can attack and give like a handoff keyword. Let's see if they have the chefs.
Night flowers upon my blade.
This card's nifty for a couple reasons. Lets you turn spell mana into unit mana. Nightfall is playing not the first card.
Rise.
Things both have fear, so we're in. Sure. Heal your Nexus draw. Okay, once we get to 5, we start getting to go wild.
Don't worry.
Fucking Tarek. Okay. Give me and support an ally tough. Copy the last spell cast on me this round. Can't be copied again. That's fine.
Look sharp.
No more hiding.
Never submit.
Oh, dancing partner.
Okay.
Shall we, dear wolf?
I'm ready, little lamb.
As long as it's not a direct kill spell, I'm okay. Here we go.
They've got a ghost to the chance.
Yes! That's Tarek down.
Carrots can fly, Rib!
Okay, okay. Ow.
Is there a way to get another kill on this board? Yes. The hero makes a darkness, but it'll cost 3.
One ghost down, thousands to go.
Beauty and life.
The water gives, the breath takes. Come on, Rib!
Shatter that. Unyielding.
Willing to chump here. There we go.
Want to remember us by...
Did you feel that?
Yes, something cold.
They need not know yet.
That's...
One for you.
I want both.
That's not really doing anything.
I smell prey. They know, little lamb.
They will. sunlight guide you, my brethren.
Alright. So they got a 4, a 5, or a 6.
Another day in paradise.
Getting dark.
So close. Its heart beats fast now.
It knows.
Alright. And that's the overwhelming advantage that, like, my setup brings, where I keep creating darkness and double killing enemies.
More lie ahead.
And then, like, Kindred gets way too big to deal with. VR is very good, too. Alright, and now we no longer have a loss. At 3 wins, you get another champ in the deck. The only difference taking that loss is that we get less trades on game 7. Or going into game 7. You get 7 minus the number of losses you took trade options. This is a good combo. Wow, they really nerfed this one, huh? I mean, makes sense. It was kind of dumb as hell. Pretty sure that was like a 4-4. All right, Tito. You want to spend a card to give me 2 dead weasels or whatever? Sure.
The breath takes, the waters give.
So again, we see how this ends. I'm choosing not to play Dark Bulb here to get 3 spell mana. It's the entire reason for it.
Everyone's a garden.
Anyway, here's a board. Okay, they draw 2 followers, 1 fake, 1 real. Gotta do it in this order, or else things will get dumb. It is ephemeral, so I guess it won't matter, but like... What do we got? Oh, sure. Sack, draw 2. That's a good play there. That unit was already fake undying. So the sapling's just gonna go away. Ephemeral goes away at end step as well. They don't stick around like a decayed token or something like that. That's a good card right now. Oh, what are we doing here? Sure, I accept. I accept this trade.
You could say I got a life wish. Ready to fire!
Sound effects are too clangy.
Make the hurt your weapon.
I get what you mean. They all have a big impact.
They grow up so fast. Come this way.
Keep your distance.
My saplings.
Okay. I guess I can kill my own unit? Yeah. Senna wasn't a champion with the...
We shall not rest until all betrayers pay.
I was feared once, just as you are now. What's that, Lamb?
Something soon forgotten, dear wolf.
Senna wasn't champion when Runeterra started development, but now she's in our character gets 2 cards. Yeah. I don't like that. All right, we should be fine. That was not supposed to be the last card.
Be still.
We're still fine. Okay.
They will.
All right, if that's how you want to play it. That's how we'll play it then.
I must be known.
So yeah, that's what the question came up earlier. Like, is that what kill spells actually cost? And yeah. Sometimes things get real big. Non-damage based kill spells are
It is me.
hard to come by.
Please,
No, you're not living. Get out of here with that nonsense.
If I'm forgotten, then no. Yes.
Next.
Things must pass.
There we go. Our slow control wins the day. Alright, so now we can add another champ. Alright. The second copy of any of the champs I already have. I'm gonna go with another Kindred. Alright, we're gonna play a couple more games, then we're gonna call it for now. As I mentioned, Tales is still happening at about 6:30. I want to get dinner. So, I might be breaking the stream down. We're gonna be taking a break. But Tales is still happening. That's why it's in the title, too. Fizz, oh god. We're dead. Fizz is gonna kill us. Turn 1 Fizz. Come on, let's do it. If you haven't seen Fizz, I really want our opponent to turn 1 Fizz kick our ass. Nope, okay.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
When will next inscription be uploaded? At this point, I'm trying to have them show up 1 week after, or like I'm trying to get to the point where they're a week after, and then move forward slowly from there. Right now, there are 6 videos in the hopper, and I think inscription is number 4. I'm pretty sure it is, so.
The Winter's Claw strikes.
That's pretty good. Ruth, pretty good card. Can't really attack in a Ruth very well. So I'm not gonna. I want to keep this body around a sack anyway.
The Winter's Claw.
Yep.
There is light yet within me.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, the plunder. All right. Anyway, here's the board. Million damage. Pick up the phone.
Nice to meet you. I'm Isla.
Pick up the phone.
Draw from the light.
Ooh. Hold on. Pain.
I'll take everything.
Challenger, you choose blockers. That is the power of the sapling. A lot of Demacian stuff has that.
No, good sir. I pull them from my hand.
All right. Nice play. Let me copy it.
Return with interest.
Sweet play, dude. Yup.
This one will do.
Alright. Balancing all things. Summon a random 1-drop, sure. Nice. Alright, hey, here's a cool bit. This one has Scout. That means, for your first attack, if all your units have Scout, it's a freebie.
the ocean and all its boons.
Oh, God. All right, put some hell spells to the deck. All right.
Light is a lure in the dark. The hunt is on.
I will hypnotize this one.
We're doing fine. Opponent's on 14, and we have board control. It's going to be hard for them to get into it. Hopefully. I've got 3 kill spells. The first one turns these into 3 and 5 power threats.
Bow to no one.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that. Dude, it's Sejuani. Yep, that's greedy. Perfect. This is why kill spell costs 7 sometimes.
I refuse.
All right, can the beatdown work?
There's another one!
No kills, no entry.
Whoa! This is normally a 6 cost spell, by the by.
It must be perfect.
Oh god, they're just spell. They're doing nasty spell nonsense. Oh god. It's fine. They're at 6, that's actually quite low.
Never one.
Without the other.
Be still. Peak has claimed you.
Steal 2 of my cards, sure. Alright, we're trying to kill him.
They will.
Oh, shit. game? You need a kill spell on Neverglade Collector. Darknesses can't go face unless Vigar is flipped.
Fashion forward.
Unless Vigar is flipped. So let me pull up Vigar here. When you cast Darkness, it can target anything. Is flip Vigar text. The Nexus is not an enemy. It's the Nexus.
Everyone's a garden.
Is this? I guess they're not dead? Oh my god. Okay.
My saplings. Let your story shine.
Oh my god. So now it's got Challenger. They have to attack right now or they lose.
Just pretend I'm naughty, eh?
Oh, no, sorry. That is evasion. That'll be fine. Yup. By the way, this combo, deal 2 to me, survives damage, green, tough. Get in! Come on, get in. Yeah, Darkness can't blast her own dude or else we would have been able to win there, but it says enemy. Alright. Anyway, that's about all the time I've got today for card time. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I hope you had a great time. And I'm glad that we got to have a bit of a discussion in the center there. Just me letting thoughts out on companies, them doing nonsense. Someday I'll have more crystallized thoughts on it, but until then, Be gay, do crimes. That's my policy. Thank you to Prinny, your crazy pod, Nick Themeron for all the subs. Thank you, E-Moneybags, for the host. Yeah. And as I've said, Tales is still happening in about an hour here. Well, almost exactly an hour, actually. You might not get an email for it, but it will be happening. So, all right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.